Now I'm going to show you the Wacky stitch and flip. So what I mean by wacky is that it's just a little funkier than the normal one. This is the block that I'm going to do. This is my A6, and underneath it's actually a purple and black half square triangle. So it starts out like this, and this is a 4.5 inch HST. Then we're going to stitch and flip a 4.5 inch solid square to make this point, and a 2.5 inch solid square to make this point. Does that make sense? If not, don't worry, because I'm about to do it, okay? So I just want to make sure I'm doing this in the right order. So the best way to success is to put your HST on the top. So, oh my gosh, I want this to go this way. So what I should do is draw a line on my half square triangle from this point to this point, okay? Just enough that I can see it. All right. Then right sides together. And now notice I'm going from here to here, right? This point to this point across this seam. And I'm going to line it up with this pink square, okay? And I might even put a pin into it so it doesn't shift around. And then I'm going to sew it. Look at this. Look how handy this little tripod is. Okay, and then we're just going to plop this down. We're going to sew right along the line, right down that center. Okay, and take it out. So now you can stitch and flip that one pink corner, but the really key thing is to make sure you get the corner right. So my pink has to go up in this corner and purple should be down below. So that's not right. It's this side. So it should look like this. Okay, so far so good. So what I'll do is I'm going to actually trim this whole excess piece off. And I'm just going to do it with my scissors. All right, and then the next step will be, I mean, normally I would iron this, but I want to show you for the sake of expediency, I'm going to show you how to put the little one on. The little one will go on the other corner. So there's the first part of that stitch and flip, okay? And then we need the other little piece down in this corner, so it's going to go on here, just like we did with the regular stitch and flip. Okay, so it goes here and dropping it into my machine. And ideally you do a whole bunch of these at once, but really double check that you're cutting off the proper side of your half square triangle. And because it would be really crummy to slice things off and then realize you got the wrong side. So there's that half. And then this little guy will trim this excess off. And then we'll just iron towards the little triangle. And there's the little, let me just move this here like this. There's the little Wacky stitch and flip. And it goes in my A6 spot, okay? That's a Wacky stitch and flip, not so hard at all, right? The biggest thing is to just make sure you've got everything oriented properly and you're slicing off the right sections. Ta-da! That's like the hardest part of this whole quilt, is this. Not so bad. Awesome, get to it. We're getting so close, we've got so many blocks going. I'm feeling good. We're over halfway done. Good job, guys.